I went on a date once. I got in his car and he's like, hey. I'm like, hey. And he's like, go like this. This is the very first thing. And I'm like, what? And he's like, this. Go like this, okay? So I'm like, okay. So I go. And then he's like, the other way. I find out that in his car controls the music. Like you literally just do this in the air and the music goes louder or it goes more quiet, okay? And so I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, it's cool, huh? And I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm like, oh, I'm over this date already, you know? But I just got in the car, so there's nothing you can do about that, right? So now we go to this restaurant. It's actually really nice, you know? A good restaurant, whatever. And then afterwards, though, I'm like, inside, I'm like, okay, I'm done, you know, like, I want to go. So I tell him, I'm like, I have something early tomorrow, like, I'm gonna go back, whatever. And he's like, no, we're going for, like, drinks or whatever. I was like, oh, I would, but I'm, like, tired, whatever. And he's like, no, like, okay, like, long story short, he just had this whole plan, and it kind of didn't matter what you wanted or like what I wanted or what I wanted to do, whatever. Like the plan was happening no matter what. And so he even drove literally past my apartment, and I was like, I'm there, like turn left. And he just passes it, and he's like, no, like we're going for whatever. And I'm like, that's my apartment. And so then I had to go to the next thing, and then I was like, well, I don't, like, I'm good. I don't want to order anything. And he's like, no, you have to order, like, just order, like, he's like, you don't have to have any of it, just order it for the table. And I'm like, the table doesn't want anything, it's a table, okay? And I told him up front, I was like, I'm not gonna have anything. And so he still orders a bunch of stuff, and it's just on the table because I told him I don't want anything.